It's a very different start to this video, partially because I'm going to appear in person. Hello. This is just a small little inhuman little part to the start of this season. So I know not a lot of people will know this, but this is the first time I've played Championship Manager in about 2 months. So I've been uploading like at least 3 to 4 times a week for 2 months because I had such a backlog, and I'm now recording basically in real time. It's the 23rd today. I believe this is going to go up on the 24th, and it's the start of the 10th season, I believe, yes. It was the end of the 9th. So this is summer now. We've got a bit of work to do, of course. I do know where we were up to. We, of course, just missed out on the league. A lot has changed, though, in the world of football, in the real world. Droylsden have just withdrew their membership into the league. It looks like terrible times for them. And that sort of pushed me towards, I definitely need to finish this series. I definitely need to finish this series and get Droylsden to the top fictionally and see where they go from there. I don't know when it's going to end, whether it be we win the Champions League and it's over, we win the Premier League and it's over. But of course, our youth players are getting older, they're getting wiser, they're getting better, we're getting closer. But can we get to that next milestone now? Of course, let's just kick into gear now. This is where we left it. This is where we left it in June. June. I couldn't quite believe how long ago it was, but yeah, it's all still here. It's all still here. Gary Furlong's wanted, which we don't want him to be wanted. He was a promising prospect to the end of last season. He wants a lot of money. We should be able to give it him, though. Really. So I will give him that money. Danny Flynn, you're not. You want to be transfer listed, but you ain't, so it's okay. But were we playing you, actually? No, we were playing Julian Parker. Yeah, he was getting 8s and 10s. Julian Parker's a weird one, isn't he? We can't bank on him, but we can't not. So anyone in the reserves that looks promising? Marsh, you do not. Sutton, blimey, these are all stinkers. Chapman, you're not terrible. Oh no. Okay, well, all these forwards are dreadful. In fact, I'm gonna get rid of Marsh, I think. He's got off the ball and finishing and work rate. It's a Premier League, though. Like, I'd rather play Ryan, right? I think. Oh, I don't know. They're not even scoring in the reserve games. This is dreadful. Okay. Well, nothing I can do there. Again, I've got a lot of creative players just hanging about here. Who are you? Oh, you're okay. Actually, you're okay. Yeah, this is sort of a jogging my own memory of what has occurred. Of course, we had Mr. Bowen. Bowen wasn't playing last season. Interesting. Yeah, no, I do remember now. He just wasn't doing it for us, was he? Stein wasn't that promising. So we need to kick off all the usual things. So let's get all these assigned scouts ready to go. Get them kicking off. Of course, we can. I will look at the contracts now as well. Oh, you're already assigned. Are you good? Oh, maybe, possibly. No, just can't. So, yeah, I've completely forgot to play the game. Let's just take a Gary Furlong with a double there. It seems like a fortunate game, that one. Oh, is there anyone else I need to worry about? I need to worry about the mouse sensitivity feels odd. I need to worry about the contract expiry. Rolling contract, you're going to Man City. Don't really care about you. Bone, do I care about? Not really. These are a year away. I will give Danny White another contract though. That seems sensible. I'll give Horner another contract. Sure, you're definitely getting another contract. Oh, come on, man. Come on. You love it here. Danny Parker. Yeah, you're a useful utility, man. You're only 625. That would be foolish of me not to. Flynn looks like he's going to end up going next season. Yikes! Unless he ends up with that weird happy streak that he ended up on one of those years. David Scott is fantastic though. We need to keep him. He's squad rotation now. A really good prospect. Blimey, that's a lot of money though. Worth it. Worth it. Oh, a lot of these contracts are ending next year. This is Roy Cook, who has not been very popular in the grand scheme of things. So I think I just offered him less money. Well, we'll see on that one. Julian Parker, you were getting games. You should be happy now. Yeah. Oh, that you're asking for a lot of money and a minimum fee. I mean, I'll give you a little bit of both, but I won't give you all of it. Fitzpatrick, do not leave. Do not leave. Give him 3 mil. Do not leave. He has been so good. I saw a comment before actually. I didn't recollect the name, but yeah, he's been with us since the start and has been killer in every single division. Never let us down. Everyone's asking for stupid money now. This is a bit naff. Yeah, Downey was doing really well. He was doing really well, actually. Another left back, though. We don't need more left backs. Broadhair. Okay, the rest of them are fine. Hargreaves doesn't have a minimum fee. Yeah, that's fine then. Because he is an important player. Unless do you want another contract? Yeah, we'll give you one. As long as it's not ridiculous. Furlong doesn't have a minimum fee. Okay, I'm happy with that. So there's not much else I can do apart from, try and keep renegotiating. Why don't you want a contract? 2.1 million. Roy Cook, I'm not too worried about losing Roy Cook. Sure, there we go. Okay, we've got quite a lot of contracts there. And guess what? I haven't forgot. We're going to go into pause mode. Flynn's in the England squad. Has he got a cap yet? He has got a cap. Brilliant. England's finest. England's owned. I can't talk. England's finest. England's own. Blimey. That was... Oh, wow. Look at the under-21 squad. It's basically my squad. It's brilliant. Oh, yeah. Dodd's staying for a while. Dodd's staying for ages. Dodd's delighted to be with this club, and we are delighted to have him. If he gets injured for a huge amount of time next season, we're screwed. But I will be doing the old pause, so hopefully I've remembered how to do it. And there we go. England's finest. England's own. Droylsden's own. That's what I was meant to say. Arsenal keep coming in for him, but it's fine. They're never going to get him. But yeah, he's actually getting a game. He gets starting place in that back four. So other people, Darren Williams, Danny Flynn, Adrian Phillips, and Peter Whittaker. Peter Whittaker's a weird player, isn't he? Oh, how many passes did he get? Peter Whittaker. Not many. Okay. I got 2 shots on, though. Very odd player. Any players I recognise? Oh, yeah. I had him at Blackburn. Brilliant player. No, he's a brilliant looking player, but he don't do anything. So, useless player. But, yeah, England losing to Russia, though. So maybe I shouldn't be boasting about it. Look at our player. He loses in international games. Get in. Kevin Holmes, you're crap. Peter Jackson, keep just making up a King Kong, mate. Don't worry about it. And Danny Flynn, you're locked here for good. You can't stop it. You're just unacceptable. I don't want to, please. Every single day they've been trying to bid for him. This is ridiculous. Don't do that. This is just harassment. That was less money. This is ridiculous. I genuinely press continue. I genuinely press continue. And I just... No reason. Just no reason. I'll just give them the no reply. The ghosting. I'm going to ghost them. Stop it, please. I'm going to yeet you across the goddamn universe. And it's a favourite time of year where the game crashes because it has to update the game data. Let's go. What's going to happen? Who's the player of the season? Who was the fans' player of the season? Where are we going to go? How much funds are we going to get? What are the board expecting? How much have Arsenal bid for Flynn? I cut it out because genuinely there was 6 more continue games and 6 more offers, all varying from 6 million to 5 million, and they often went lower every single offer. I don't know what their game plan is, but it's not going to work. I need to check who the manager is, just in case it's a real life. I don't believe there's going to be many real life managers left. We are in the year 2091, but it's worth a try. It's worth a try. Come on, update that game data. Let's go. We need to kick this season into gear, damn it. Well, I'm just gonna pause it now. There we go. The fans love the defensive mastermind Nathan Dodd with his 6.7 tackling. Absolute world class player. Just world class. I've always said I like a destroyer in the centre of midfield, and even in the Premier League, Nathan Dodd, he really changed our fortunes. To be honest, since we got him, he slipped into the first team, and he's dominated that DMC position. He's been the big change. He's been the huge change. So hopefully he can carry on, get better. He can develop further. Carl Andrews, you have no contract. You have a monthly contract. You can leave whenever you want. You are free to go. Literally free. I should check if Danny Flynn's still angry at me. Is he still angry at me? Oh, yes he is. Fuck. Valuation's unrealistic. You're an England international at a major tournament. That's just a lie. You're not. Outrageous. Let's quickly go to Arsenal. Let's see who their manager is. It is Mr. Mick Pearce, everyone's favourite. He's not a real player because he was born in 2032. So it's like there's boomers, there's millennials, there's zoomers, and then what the hell would this guy be? Oh God, I can't even fictionally make one up. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I should reset one of the scouts. Kevin. Well, we don't need any more centre backs, but a 15-year-old with those stats, I'd be foolish not to. Look at them. Look at that. Actually, we did just have Richard Williams leave, so that's actually a good start for us. So let's just restart one of these. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I don't want him anyway. Peter Jackson, I kind of want you just for the joke. I shouldn't get players just for the joke. Let's reassign you. Sometimes I find that reassigning at the start of the sort of refresh period does quite good. Let's get it back to position. Let's get it back to some resembling. What am I trying to say? Resembling order. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not even make much sense, that phrase. That's why it took so many brain cells to get it out of my mouth. Blimey, can you tell I've just not been in this gear for a long time? Carl Andrews, he's gone now. Great servant to the club. He did get a few games last season, but that was before. We had a few more transfers. We've got a lot of players in that sort of attacking midfield role, and it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So, unfortunately, we have to let him go. We have to see him go, and he's actually, I think he was one of our first purchases. I genuinely think he was one of our first. And, he didn't let us down at any point. His win record's pretty good. But obviously once he got into the higher leagues, it got a little bit more difficult for him. And, who was it in theory? There we go. What year did we start then? Oh, Richard Williams was. So we've had Richard Williams leave on Bosman's, which, again, he started faltering at the higher leagues, so in the lower leagues he was dominating, but it just started dwindling. Lee Bond, remember Lee Bond? Where is he now? First division. We've leapfrogged him. He was our first superstar, but so Carl Andrews and Roy Cook joined on the same day. I don't remember Alan Collins. He's vanished from the game. Graham Wright. Jason Gardner. Oh, remember. I'm flashbacks. Remember that period, this period here, where Jason Gardner just went on a run. It was magical. Absolutely magical. He was an absolute dunce. And it was at the end of that year and then the start of this year, he just dominated. And for some reason, he petered out. It went wrong for him. It might have been when we started playing two up front. I can't really remember now. But it was brilliant. Darren Crowley, another great centre-back that we had. We've had a lot of great centre-backs. It took a while to get into gear, but then he actually got better with years. But unfortunately, again, left the club. Neil Armstrong, solid for us. Phil McDonald's left the game, which is actually surprising. He was pretty good for me, but never mind. I'm just having a reminiscing moment. Lee Baker. Oh, I loved Lee Baker. Oh, some of these players I'd love to have back. Carl Scott. Oh, just left last season. Yeah, we just let him go because like there was just no point. Although look at that win record. Look at that win record. It's pretty good going. Luke Livingston. Never really stood a chance. Julian Parker. This is when it sort of changed. Leon Daly. The man, the myth, the legend. And, of course, he's in the first division now. It's such a waste. But, I mean, it was a turbulent time for me and Leon Daly. Of course, I mean, even look then, the win record wasn't actually that good for him. Which, for a player of his stats, really should have been better. But anyway, I'll stop going down memory lane. We got a season to win. It's not about the past, it's about the future. Let's see what we can do with our current crop, our current superstars. Have we got any more? We haven't got any more youth people coming in. No, not really. Which is he just keeps wanting me to get Peter Jackson. I'm not going to get Peter Jackson. I liked King Kong, but it wasn't great. I've never watched King Kong. That was a lie. That was just a bit. That was just totally a bit. Yeah, I've got a lot of centre backs right now. Who did I want to keep an eye on? Who could have improved? There was someone. Furlong, that was it. He's moderately improved. He hasn't improved much. I think Danny White still pips it. I'll play Furlong in this friendly. See how he does. Of course, Gray. Gray was killing it, wasn't he? He was killing it last season. But then got struck down with injury, and Clark had to be the go-to guy, but he actually did well as well. Oh, I'm going to play Gray. And Hodges had to come in for a few games. I don't like playing Hodges. I don't like it. I just don't. Flynn, you've had plenty of game time though. Oh, you're lacking match practice. How are you lacking match practice? You're at an international tournament. Do I play May? Don't play May. Yeah, we don't really have a creative midfield anymore, do we? We have sort of work rate midfield, which works a lot better for us. So I'll put Flynn on the bench because he's definitely in the rotation for first team. I probably should put on another centre back on the bench. Yeah, an actual centre back though, not some sort of bizarro centre back. Phil Andrews, no. I mean, Dave Dawes might be the go-to guy now. Yeah, I think Dave Dawes is the go-to guy. Dave Dawes, let's go. All right, Warren Smith is a bit tired. I'll still play him. Oh, I won't. I'll play Walker. Let's play with that. Let's see what we can do against Stockport. Don't know where they are in the league. Doesn't really matter this game. Just get a bit of fitness. You know me. I like to play one friendly. Maybe even then, it's not a highest priority for me. So it doesn't matter who it's against. It's not proving anything unless I've got new players to experiment with or new formations. I think our formation is solid. I think it'd be foolish now. Apologies. It'd be foolish now to change it just because it's gone so solidly for the last few years. I don't really want to try and come up with a new formula. The players are fit into it really well. We're often dominating games. It's just finishing. It's literally just getting the ball in the back of the net, which is the problem. Which it has been for many, many years. We need a goal scorer. Just a Tomadera, a Maxim Tsigalko, a Anything. Darius Vassell. I'll take a Darius Vassell for Christ's sake. It's just, there's nothing. We don't have anything. Let's bring on Lynn. Let's Horner for sure. And yeah, that'll do. That's enough changes. Go. Oh, there we go. White with the goal there. So White seems to. I think White gets into more creative positions. He's got the creativity and the off the ball. I think that combination is good. I think that's fantastic. I think we need that. So I'm inclined to say, unless we get a striker in the transfer market, obviously youth transfer market, it's likely Danny White's going to be our go-to guy. And last season, he did win quite a lot of games, and Gary Furlong, he also did. How many goals? It's difficult. I wish there was like a goals per game tally. So 24 and 36. I know there's substitutes to take in mind. 17. Wow. There's substitutions to take in mind and everything, but obviously I can't really do that in any sort of capacity. So I'm just going to have to estimate. By my calculations, I think Furlong actually has more team goals per game, which is quite curious. That's quite weird. I would have thought a more creative player would have made more opportunities, but he doesn't. Or at least it doesn't seem to result in more goals. But we'll see. We shall see. Unable one player. Fuck hell. Might look for another scout. Oh yeah, we've got good coaches now. Scout. Don't worry about coaching. Yeah, working with youngsters. Yeah, it's fine. No, let's also judging potential. I actually almost don't care about potential. I just care about ability right now. I'm really short term. Well, I would be fucking foolish not to take what? I found the perfect scout. Attacking attractive football. We do all these 4-4-2 because we don't. But look at all these things. Brilliant. A young scout. He's brand new to the game, and he's already got 20s across the board. Bring him in. I paid double that I needed to just because he's brilliant. I'm very happy with that. That was just pure chance. There we go. Let's get him on the youth search. Right. I don't know whether it'll make a difference. I have no idea. I don't understand what happens. Where is he? Oh. Huh. He's ended in that 3 spot. I'm worried that he's glitched. This happens sometimes. Delete scouts. Oh, I can set a default scout search and load it in. That seems a bit too advanced, doesn't it? I've reset it. I'm worried that I put him in the glitch slot, because 3 always seems like they just don't come back with any results. We shall see. There's no point in worrying about it. There's nothing I can do about it now. He's been assigned it. I'd have to release him, then release another scout myself that's below, like, in 1 or 2. So we'll see what happens. It's weird they ended up just going to youth scout, though, because that's not... I didn't tell you to do that. The last scout probably was doing that, but you're not meant to just take up what he was doing, right? Right? Is that just me? I don't know. But I will probably pause. Yeah, pause. The season's starting soon. Don't worry about it. Guess who paused the day of a match? I'll pause and fast forward to game day. Oh wait, game day is today. Right. Our squad looks pretty nice. I'll be honest. That reserve game. The game with the friendly game. We were looking sharp. We're looking good. And all these players are fantastic. Furlong, I mean, you're the only one who's going to get swapped out, but you're obviously going to end up on the bench. Oh, and Smith is going to end up on the pitch. Walker, Horner, what's he called? Hammond and Daly is our selection on the bench. That's a good-looking bench. Everyone's fit and healthy. We got John Brown taking up the captaincy. Was he getting? He was getting games every game. Okay. Yeah, looking pretty solid. Looking pretty good. I like it. And yeah, I think we're ready to face Bury. Who another team that's... God, this is a sad game, actually. Bury, obviously, was it last season? Was it last season? I believe it was last season. Yeah, it was. Oh, before the world started melting. Bury obviously had money problems, which they have every single... Like, you see every 2 or 3 years in Football League history, Bury constantly overspent their budget and then had to get rescued every single time. And it just caught up with them the last season. And obviously they had to be chucked out of the league. Sympathy for the supporters, definitely, but mismanaged completely. Absolutely, what a terrible case of poor owners and poor chairmen and managers, and just decades of misuse. And now we've got Droylston, who, you know, low enough down that they can't really be resilient to something like a global pandemic. Leaving the league structure this year. So this is a terribly sad game to start the season on. Be sure to hit the like button. Oh, wow. Oh, the most sad way to hit the like button. Cry while you're doing it. How about that? And we'll just start this match. I'm not playing Flim. Should I be playing? I should be playing Flim. He's unhappy. He hates me. If I give him a few games, he might not hate me. I don't know. I should play him though. Obviously, we miss our set piece taker, but that's fine. We've got Warren Smith on the ball for that. Right, we're against Bury. First match back. First match in 2 months for me. I haven't got other saves or anything. Broadhurst with a goal. So this is my return to the touchline. And can Broadhurst influence the game in our favour? Okay, it looks like Bury are getting on the front foot, but we've only had 1 shot and 1 goal. That's very, very clinical of us. Okay, it's gone. It's shot up. We've been less clinical than I thought, but that's fine. That's fine. I like making opportunities. I prefer it if we put them all in the back of the net. And it looks like we're doing okay. We're doing decent. Warren Smith's got a potential knee injury. That's not so hot. So Daniel Walker, not a bad replacement. My mouse is too sensitive. Let's not do that. Daniel, what are you doing? Okay, yeah. People are latching match practice. Lacking match practice. Blimey, so am I. The manager can't speak. So yeah, we don't really have a set piece taker on the field. That's okay. Shaw is having a bit of a rubbish game, so I will probably bring on Horner as well. Take off the wide, guys. Let's see if we can get a bit more creativity up there. Get a 2-0. That would be nice. That would be nice. Oh, we're trying. We are really trying. But don't forget to defend, guys. Don't forget to defend. And we'll probably change. Oh, I just switched 2 people's positions, and I shouldn't have. And we will bring on Mr. Furlong for the last 5 minutes. Please don't score. There we go. Right. 1-0. A thrilling 1-0. A thrilling 1-0 win. And of course, I believe we've gone way over the normal time. I don't know. I don't have concept of time now. You're asking too much of me. That's not what you came here for. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. And we will kick this thing into another gear in the next episode, where the start of the revolution. That's why don't we not just do this? Oh, this old Twitch layout is still here. We shall come in the next episode and carry on this season. Let's see how far we can do. How far can we make it? Can we actually get to that title? We should be able to, right? Join me then.